can I not fast travel? You have not discovered this location? Are you retarded? I think I have. Whatever. Whatever. There was an update. The maps look better. That's good. The people still stare at you. That's a good feature. I'm glad they kept that. Ow.
Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground 1,000,000 times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious.
Okay. What do you...
If I may.
Go ahead.
I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
No, you look so weird, dude. I hate this hat. I hate it. I hate everything about the character design in this game. Our part in glimpsing the Unity was over, sure.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilus' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has...
It could be.
That answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith.
No, it definitely could be a coincidence.
Why not talk to him?
It's just a word. I don't really care.
I get why you say that. I do. Sometimes it's just a coincidence, but sometimes it's a signal left by somebody deliberately. I don't need to believe in a higher power to know that people are terrible at keeping secrets.
But why not go with a little intuition? Many great things in our history were discovered because someone had faith it would be there.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't want to dismiss your skepticism, but what do we have to lose?
No. You should definitely take that personally. I find you annoying.
Can you believe this tree was here before the city?
Yeah, I can. What's this? Will this burn me? Nope. Oh, yes it will. That's cool game design right there. Burning fire. Very advanced, very cool, Bethesda. Call that advanced game physics. Ah, here we are.
You want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus.
Of what?
The man in the story was cruel.
What story?
You know why he was cruel?
No.
You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it.
Can you understand this pain?
Empathy.
Never mind, I can't. You're wearing a shower cap, like a plastic shower cap around.
No, but necessary. Because
Why?
you see,
What's the lore
everything
behind
has
that?
changed.
Tell me the lore behind that
God
stupid
has given
thing.
us the intelligence,
What
the
is that on
ingenuity
your
to reach
forehead?
into the stars.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
You say so. We think your church is connected to a group of space weirdos.
That's, what we mean is, we think there's something in the Sanctum's teachings connected to what we've been investigating.
No, that's not what I meant.
Keeper,
I meant,
talk about
I
unity,
think
well,
your church
mean
is
anything
connected to a group of space
Something-
weirdos. That's what I meant. That's what I said.
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Not you, Barrett. Stay out.
Now that we
Good
have a little
evening.
privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer.
Why
I
are
can
you
give
wearing
path
a
of
cracker
discovery
on your
within
head?
Someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Okay, just tell me what's going on. Tell me the story,
In my
I guess.
story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again. Or at least his grave. I just can't put my finger on it.
Okay, great.
Maybe
You're
the
useless.
answer will
You're
become
useless to
clear when we
me.
have
You
more.
have no use.
The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Okay, I'll go talk to them.
Mind
Talk
asking
to
him
the
a few
House
more
of
questions?
Enlightenment. I have to talk to a house really quick. I'll be back.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's
Nope.
dulcet voice right now.
I'm not thinking that. I've never thought that. I never want to think that.
Hey,
Hello.
if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
How about not?
Just how things are.
Oh, you look like a
The
fancy
Unity
gent.
Pilgrim in particular, if that rings any bells.
What are you talking about? I don't... What just happened? I tried talking to this guy.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
I have a gift card I'd like to redeem.
Hey, you bitch! You listen to me? Do not redeem!
The Unity Pilgrim in particular,
What are you talking
if
about?
that rings any bells.
I don't want to
Listen,
talk
I've
to you
talked
right
about this
now.
with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist,
Okay, let's hear it, buddy.
man, there's no god pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up.
Yeah, you were not helpful.
Sorry, I couldn't be of more help, but that's about all I've got. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Nope. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. Oh, Barrett, there you are. It's weird. I swear there was a point where you stared and talked to me twice. You were right next to me.
Every time I see that statue, I feel a little bit more hopeful.
Which stat? This thing? That's so ugly. No, I don't want you to explain why. Bro!
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Okay, can you tell me
He knows
about
not the truth.
something
He
I
sends
need to
another
know?
to ask more incessant questions.
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Okay. Why are you bald? What about the pilgrim?
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me.
I will,
Jinan
gladly.
Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the great serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down.
That seems like
But
an
the
extreme
unbeliever
reaction.
returns. Jinan realizes the great serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these
You can just
4
say
battles,
days.
Jinan,
That works.
the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
I think I understand. I don't. I don't know what that story means. I don't care what that story means.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the great serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Exploring the
Gladly.
galaxy is...
Huh. Your file here just says scoundrel followed by a lot of expletive.
That's not new information.
Got a moment?
No!
Let's
Barrett,
catch up.
listen.
Yes?
I get it. You're gay. I don't care. He keeps wanting to talk to me about that. I'm not interested, bro. Alright, let's talk to Aquilus or whatever his name is. Whoa.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Something to do with 2 and fighting 4 times over 120 days.
That second might mean the second planet in the system. If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
Those sound like coordinates? 4 and 120 and 2?
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his
Why would that
resting
point
place,
to a name?
we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system?
What is this, Dora the Explorer?
Addendum.
Can you
No
find the
system's
name of the
named
star
finite or
system?
add. That just leaves in and dumb.
Yeah, this is feeling really dumb to
Well,
me.
that's certainly how I feel.
Indum, if that's the name of a star system.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, great.
The second
It is.
planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Look, bro, I don't care.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it? Go. Find your truth.
Hey,
Okay.
Dusty, if you're ever thinking to yourself,
Alright, Barrett, what do you
could
want to
really
talk
listen
about?
to Barrett's dulcet voice right now, then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay? Listen, you risked your life to save me.
When?
I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sam too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over.
Uh-huh.
You need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of him, I would feel at peace knowing that he made it.
You can pay me.
I appreciate the humor, but I know better than anybody that it's just a mask.
Nope.
I don't know if you're ready to talk or if you need 20 years to get to that point.
Nope.
Or if you never want to talk about it again.
Just want the money.
But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you.
Okay, whatever.
I'm not sure that I am. But maybe in time that will change.
I need some time to myself, Barrett.
Of course you do. We all do. Take whatever time you... Just please don't remove yourself from our lives. Not after all this. We can't lose it.
Alright, let's go get the hunter then.
We need to expect it and prepare. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that.
Go to Indum. Where is Indum?
Welcome aboard. Got a moment? Let's catch up.
I literally just talked to you, Barrett. I'm not gonna talk to you again. Why do all the planets look so gray? Why is everything gray in this game?
You know? Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
Okay. Where? You sure?
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice.
Okay, I hope that made you happy.
It was surreal, honestly.
Great.
So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about...
I hope there's a point to the story.
Just wait. Listen. The point is that I found an encrypted message where one shouldn't be. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. He's dead. I'm not gonna go on any adventures with you. I'm just trying to beat the game, bro.
I understand that. Trust me. I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
Great. Thank you. There we are. Pilgrim's Rest. What am I doing here? Where am I going? Ooh, hello. I need hands.
I need fucking hands. Where are hands?
Is that it? That was it? That was the whole thing? Great. Oh, uranium. There's lots of uranium. It's probably not a safe place to be. What do we got here? My worst instincts draw me toward contempt. I should not judge them. What do we got here? Find myself thinking about various paths. Road doesn't seem gratifying. Road also seems gratifying. Alright. Unlock personal room. Game seeking the right answers. You will know what question to ask. What is the unity? Turn your question. If you have read my writing, what is the burden of people? Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself, yeah. Where does enduring contempt come from? Where does enduring contentment come from? Bracing compassion. I got all the questions right. Not because I read anything, but because it's very corny. Cased alien trilobite? Cool. What do we got? Final writing. This time will be different. I'm leaving behind that other person. The world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe. Before me, found the end of my journey. However, thing you must find the beginning. Hyla 2. Alan hides the scorpion. Scorpion's sting hides the truth. Great. More scavenger hunt. My favorite. Unexplored route. Okay. So what? You've not explored every system along the route. Try jumping to a closer system? That's annoying. You must go to every place before you can go to this one. Don't you know? That is how we make video games. Alright, what do we got? We got another one of these artifact remnant things. Yeah, there. Oh, what is that? I don't like that. What is this thing that I'm shooting with? Why isn't it dead? Come on, baby. Oh! Oh!
Fine, let's go. Ah, this never gets old.
Alright, killed the thing. Yeah, I need
Those
that.
are Starborn ruins.
I know.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
We have to get a close.
Yeah, we do. I have to kill those things first. How many shots does it take? Got one. Got two. Oh, that guy's tough. Oh, he's coming. He's behind me. I can see his shadow. There we go.
Creatures have so much in common everywhere we go. And yet
No.
they are so different.
That was not really a thing. You just said one thing and then said the opposite. So, I don't know what that means really. Ow. There's another. Yeah, there you are. Let's see what else we have. Here we go. Let's try this one out. There we go. Oh, it's like the fairy fountain from Wind Waker. What is this? What am I supposed to do with this glyph? Scorpion's tail. Guessing it's right here, whatever that is. Has to go up a little bit, maybe? What's that? Now I just know where that is, I guess? Okay. Makes sense.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay. Thank you. Oborum Prime.
It can't be.
Oh, look, it's you. Yeah, I found you.
I made the right choice in letting you go.
Uh-huh.
Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
What?
I can speak for
myself.
Ah, the emissary. I remember you.
You weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Alright.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Okay, fine. It's cool.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
You did kill my friend, so I'm not too happy about that, but okay. Bored. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix?
Mm-hmm.
I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Yep.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
And yet, you attacked us.
Yes, we did. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We're all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
I'm just trying to beat the game. Whatever allows me to do that the fastest.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward.
Whoa! Hello!
My face was way easier.
Sam? What do you mean, Sam? What's going on? What's happening? Who are you? What do you mean, Sam? Not Sam Coe, right? That's Sam Coe?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the launch to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye.
What the heck is going on here?
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
Okay, that's cool, man.
And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary, and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed.
I just made some stuff float, that's all that happened.
Who should get them?
Yeah, maybe somebody should.
To establish an order where they
Who are you?
Who's worthy.
Why don't you why don't you show what your face is?
Because I wanted the artifact, and you held me off.
Are you me?
got away.
What if you're me?
That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence.
I was also human once.
Ah,
What does it matter?
I don't know who that guy is.
Was when eternity
It's not
is
me.
within your grasp.
Oh, it is somebody I know. Look at that.
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. I think you should see it for yourself. You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
Okay.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
What do you... I have to choose? Yeah, I don't want anything to do with either of you. I'm just trying to beat the game.
You're already in it. I will give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine. Or the Hunters.
Well, it's probably gonna be yours. This guy's kinda crazy. He also killed one of my friends, so...
Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Well, you did try to kill me, though, so that was a little bit of judgment, I would say. What? Oh, okay, so every time I look at them, something happens with the physics. Very neat, very cool. Bethesda, great work.